show you how to play You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins. If you want the letter notes for that, go to LetterNotePlayer.com. I have them there for you. We start off in the key of F sharp. And so we're going to just have an F sharp and a C sharp in the bass. And we're going to roll the first chord. And we'll put F sharp, A sharp, C sharp in the right hand. So there we go. And it'll just go ba-da, da-da, ba-da. And then on that second, we'll have that little guitar solo come in on a G sharp. G sharp, G sharp, A sharp, A. Crush that A sharp into the G sharp. And then go all black keys. So what's that? Slow motion. Do it again. And then we're into the melody. Now the melody is on a C sharp, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, F sharp. So all black keys. Again. Now we go to a G sharp. Then we fall off of that D sharp, F sharp to a D sharp there. G sharp, G sharp, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, D sharp. Back to the G sharp, G sharp, A sharp, G sharp. Then we come up to a D sharp, A sharp, G sharp. And then it immediately goes back into a second verse. Just with a little bit of melodic changes. But the same notes. Then we're into the chorus. Now for the chorus we switch into the key of E flat and we start on a B flat. So that A sharp becomes a B flat right there. And we got B flat, B flat, E flat, E flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, B flat, F, F, A flat, G, B flat, B flat, E flat, E flat, A flat, G, F, F, G, F. Then we do it again. With a G, F. So you can see that most of the notes in this opening part of the You'll Be in My Heart are black keys all the way through. Now we put it together, we've got, so we got that chord. Just stay on that F sharp and C sharp in the bass. If you want to put the drums in, you can set it at 96 beats per minute. I've got a mellow 8-beat drum set here. That 96 is just about a nice, even, slow tempo, approximately what they use in the recording. You can see it. That was with F sharp and C sharp in the bass, and you just put that rhythmically to match your right hand. And then you go to a B right there. And we're going to do that fall off. Now, there you're going to have to synchronize it, or you're going to have to hold that B. You can't just hold it through there. But if you want to sync it, you can sync the D sharp with another little B there. Down to a G sharp. Now there's quite a few chords that these notes, these bass notes, are representing. And I've got all those chords listed there. I'm not going to go through each harmonic change, but I've got it down to where you can get that harmony to change just by changing the bass note. And then we go back to that F sharp and C sharp for the second verse. going from a C sharp to a B flat, then to an E flat in the bass. Hold it, then hit it twice. Now we're going to walk down, we're going to go B flat, A flat, G. And I usually pop that a couple times. You can just hold it if you want, but if you pop it, you'll feel right there. Now this is interesting because he sings this that way every time. He goes short, long. So he moves into an E flat pretty quickly. Then we go back to an A flat together, up to an F. F, F, G, F. And then we come up with a D flat, B flat. And I would do something rhythmically to fill those up and keep that rhythm steady. Then we go back to the E flat. Same walking bass line. And we do that same quick B flat. Now here you're going to want to hit this a few times. And then, so I usually go ba-da-da-da, you've got a B flat. Because then you're going to hold a B flat, A flat, B flat, and then they have a drum thing that goes like that in there. And what I'm going to do to simulate that is I'm just going to do a glissando on black keys. So it'll go B flat, A flat, B flat, hold it, and then so that'll slide right into that F sharp, C sharp. All you're hitting is the black key. So you're getting a pentatonic glissando in there. We're back in the key of F sharp. So here you got rhythmic change. Dee-da-dee-da-da. Same thing. And here's a rhythmic change too. So you got to be ready with that. And it's all black keys. You got to have a finger for that D sharp. So if you start with your middle finger there, you're okay. But you got to get that thumb over. So you've got that third verse. And I put that dee-da-da-dee-da. So you got da-da-da-dee-da. So that dee-da-da-dee. So you have three of them right there. See, once you get that A sharp, you've got the whole chord there spread out. Then we go to that B. Slow that down so you can see the rhythm in there too. Then go to the G sharp. And you can hold that last one. And you go up to the C sharp right there. Because you're going to go ba 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 ba, C sharp twice there. And I don't have that all written in there. I've got, but I would probably hit it and then do that pickup to the B flat. That's all the same till right here. And then they have a little trumpet thing that comes in with. Now this is tricky because they play that trumpet in this octave. And then you come back with the vocal right here. Now if you want to take that vocal up an octave, you can. So you can take that vocal up. I try to stick it back to where he's singing the vocal in this range right there. So either way you look at it, you got this D flat, and you got to come down and be ready for that A flat. right here, I have to change the rhythm just a little bit because he comes in on top of that with a and they come in on top of it with. So what I do is I just add an extra beat or two in there. And we go to an F right there. We got a D flat minor, D flat chord, but we got an F down in the bass. Up to a C minor sound here with a C in the bass. What I usually do is I go ba-da-da and answer that with that X D flat. And I would fill this because they hold that quite a way, so I would just fill it with D flats. Same here, we got to add a beat in there. F right there. So the F in the left hand, B flat in the right hand. So when we come out of that, we go right to a D flat. And we go B flat, B flat, E flat, C. And I would hit another F on that C. Then you come back with it. This is where we're modulating in the key of F sharp, or in the key of F. So he's going to go A flat, F, E flat, C, F, E flat, F, C, F, F, C, B flat. So once we get to, we've got the F right there, we've got a B flat in the bass. We're into the key of, now we're into the key of F. Once we hit that B flat, so what you're going to do on the bass there is you got D flat, B flat, B flat, F, and we're in the key of F. Now let me slow it down so you can see it hit. So you're going to A flat, B flat. Once you hit that B flat, you're in the 5 chord of F. That'll lead us right into F. You're taking that E flat common tone, going to B flat, and then you're using that to go into the key of F. Now, once you get to the key of F, everything is just like the chorus, but you're in one step up. C, F, F, C, B flat, and then he adds some notes in there. C, 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 G, G, B flat, A. He adds some notes here too. E, E, C, C, F, F, then adds some notes. A, G, F, F, A, G, F, A, G. Then there's a little fill here. C, D, D, C, C, D, D, C, C. So and goes all the way up to A, G, F, G, A, G, C, C, D, D, B flat, A, E, E, C, 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 F, F. So there's a fill right there. He's filling in with some vocals right there. E, E, C, 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 F, F, C, B flat, C, 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 A, G. And then we're into the tag. Now the tag is very simple in the right hand. D, C, A, fall off, then F, 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 D, F, G, A, G, G, F, D, D, C, A, C, A, G, F, da, 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 da. Then he ends with A flat, A, B flat, C, B flat, A, F. So it's. Then he does it again. Then he does it again. Then we hit D, C, C, A, G, F, and we sustain it. Now, what you're going to have in the left hand there, you're just going to have B flat. Then down to F, 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 back to B flat. And to an and a C right there that will end with. But what I do there with the drums, if I've got the drums going, I use that. So I've got this, I hold that with my thumb, and then I can click the drums off. So when we get to that tag in the key of F, hold it. Now I would just hold that F, because if you play that and fill it, there are too many notes. You could if you had a bass player going, but when you're playing it with the piano, just hold it through and let the vocal stand out. Same here. Now here, there you go from a D to a B flat to an E flat, back to the C, and that C hits with. They've got a fill right there where they're playing and then they do it again. So let's go from that B flat. So you got, so that's the sound we've got. We've got a B flat 7th sound in there with that A in the melody. And that's A suspends over to this G for that E flat harmony. Back to the F. That C with that A. Then walk it down, B flat, A. Then you got E, E, C, 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 F. See, he fills in with vocals. And then he says, I'll be there always. So sustain that C, then fall off to the A. And I want to tell you this. You've got their bass player just keeps that bum 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 going. Bum 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 bum. But what I do is I tend to hold it through because it gets in the way of the melody when you're playing it all on the piano or the keyboard. So that first one you can't. Because you're just sustaining the melody. But right here, hold the F. Because if you go, see, it's too much. Then pick it up. Same thing here. Same there. Same here. Lets the melody shine. Then let your thumb slide over and turn your rhythm off. Play it with the rhythm. There you have it. You'll Be in My Heart. Great song by Phil Collins. Hope you enjoy playing it.